So there was, of course, a huge leak, which I found to be very interesting, and I wanted to talk about this because apparently this is something that somebody who has actually leaked a lot of successful, true things, and for entertainment purposes, uh, take it all with a grain of salt. But I do have to say that this is going to be spoiler filled, and if this turns out to be true, it could possibly be the most underwhelming E3 that I think I've ever witnessed. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm not saying that to be a downer. I'm not saying that to, hurt anyone's feelings or to kill anyone's hope. I mean, we're all still going to watch and hope for the best. What I'm saying is, this just does not look like a great E3. Now, again, coming off a pandemic, maybe that explains a lot. I have to be honest with you, a lot of this stuff I've never even heard of. And, a lot of it does sound like it could be something of a indie game or something along those lines. Just doesn't really seem like like what we're all looking for. I don't know. If this is true, man, I gotta feel bad for Microsoft. I don't know. I don't know what to say at that point. What's what's up, everybody? Crapgamer here. Slap that like button. Slap it like it's hot. This is really interesting stuff. I want to get right into it. Thank you for helping rebuild the channel. I know it's going to take time and continue to evolve, and I've actually got other stuff in the work, and that's why some of this stuff is, maybe not as high quality in terms of the output and stuff like that. Also, my internet has been acting up, so it's hard to upload how I would before. I do have some good news, though. I've upgraded to Starlink, which, if you guys don't know, it's the satellite stuff, and it's actually much better than what I have now. It's hundreds of megabytes down, and I'm just waiting on getting my stuff for that, which should be sometime this year. I hope sometime soon. But I'm very excited by the ability to possibly even stream at that point and stuff like that. So yeah, let's get into this. This is according to this leaker, which I'm going to link so you guys can check this out. Do we believe all of these people? I don't. Probably not. I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. We don't really know. But I will go down this. Here we go. We have something called Rainbow Billy. Never heard of that. Among Us. I guess that's something for Among Us. Dolmen. Never heard of that. Death's Door. Never heard of that. Trek to Tomy. Never heard of that. 12 Minutes. I think I heard of that at an Xbox conference. So I'm not really sure. Why would we need to kind of break that out again? I'm not sure. The Persistence Enhanced. Atomic Heart. Never heard of it. Somerville. Never heard of it. Back for Blood. Slime Rancher 2. Stalker 2. Stellaris Console Edition. Far Changing Tides. Never heard of it. A Tale of Paper. Never heard of it. Sherlock Holmes. Arietta of Spirits. Never heard of it. Mortal Shell Virtuous Cycle. Never heard of it. Unbound Worlds Apart. Never heard of it. Steel Rising. Never heard of it. I Expect You to Die Too. Shredders. Never heard of it. Lemnis Gate. Never heard of it. A Plague Tale Requiem. I guess that's the remastered version or whatever, which is leaked or whatever. Marvel's Avengers. So maybe they have something to announce that would, help that game or whatever. I actually liked the campaign. It just sucks that they did sort of games as a service. I mean, they basically had the perfect way to sell that game to people, which I think would have been just by having a game that was a game within itself, a co-op Marvel game. Doesn't really make sense that they kind of didn't really follow that kind of that path. Euden Chronicle, never heard of it. Wavebreak, never heard of it. Diablo 2R. Research and Destroy, never heard of it. Replaced, never heard of it. Age of Empires 4. Ali World. Forza Horizon 5. Grounded. Senua Hellblade 2. Outer Worlds 2. I guess those would be the Xbox part of things. With Age of Empires 4, Forza Horizon 5, Grounded, Hellblade 2, Outer Worlds 2. I guess that would be kind of a surprise, but Outer Worlds 1 sucked. So I don't know what to really say about that. The Forgotten City, Psychonauts 2, Rainbow Six Extraction, Rocksmith Plus, Black Skylands, Fracked, Hunted Space, never heard of it. Graveyard Keeper, Game of Crone, never heard of it. Wizard with a Gun, never heard of it. Tumble Time, never heard of it. Inscription, never heard of it. Shadow Warrior 3, Phantom Abyss, never heard of it. Audio Clash, never heard of it. Core Keeper, never heard of it. Blacktail, never heard of it. Sifu, Disciples Liberation, never heard of it. Splitgate, DDLC Plus, never heard of it. Raiders Republic, Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Again, this is very interesting because apparently this guy says for legal purposes these are predictions, but this is somebody who has actually nailed, I guess, this stuff multiple times in previous times before with getting these predictions right. So I guess we'll kind of have to wait and see. But again, this would be probably the worst E3 that I could possibly remember. Again, we'll have to see how this kind of goes. It's like one of the most underwhelming, if this is true. Again, especially on the Xbox side, which maybe they have some stuff hitting. It doesn't even mention Halo, but they've already announced Halo, so that's probably why that's not in there. But to me personally, Hellblade 2, Forza, this stuff doesn't really sound amazing to me. It sounds like, you have to get ready for, like the whole thing's going to be next year, wait till next year or whatever, and I find that to be very, very interesting because, for me personally, I just find that to be a situation where Microsoft has had all the time in the world. I don't understand exactly why this is something, to actually, to not have anything great. And I guess great is subjective, but as a fan of gaming and just somebody who wants to see Xbox do well, like, why are they continually to not have, anything to showcase, anything? I just, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. It's baffling. It's frustrating. I'm mad. I'm upset. This is just gaming, so obviously it's not, the end of the world or anything, but it is just still a little bit of, a sad thing for me because I just want the games, folks. I want something to play on my Xbox that's made for Xbox. Like, why can't we do that? I really just think that's, what people want is the games. I couldn't care less about the streaming sticks and the this and the that's and the, all this other stuff. I want great games. That's it. I don't understand why this is such a difficult thing. I don't understand why Microsoft is having the problems they're having. I just wish that they would just come up with something. And I did a video about Sony making deals with companies to fill out their, lack of, probably where they have holes and gaps in their gaming lineup, their release schedule. So if they can do that, why on earth can't a $1 trillion company like Microsoft do that too? I would just absolutely love to see them actually go out there and kind of do that and see people not make excuses for what's going on. But with that being said, we'll have to wait and see. Maybe this is nothing. Maybe this is nothing to get upset about or anything. I'm going to withhold my personal judgment until we actually see what's coming. And hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. But there is some concern. with that being said, thank you guys so much. Thank you very much for watching. Slap that like button because it's me, Crap Gaming, with another video. And I want to make sure you guys slap that like button because I'm Crap Gaming. As always, rack 'em up. Crap Gamer out.